looks like it's working.
A triangle of a
Yeah,
loop.
no, it just says that I need room on the card. I have to move some stuff off, so that's okay. That's fine. It should record. It looks like we're live, so I'm not seeing anything yet. But it
I
looks
am up
like,
here
there
on the
we
Book
go.
of Face.
Miracles. Finally it works. Hello everybody. Terribly sorry about that. Chaos ad nauseum continues. Ad nauseum. So, welcome to the morning show with Lisa and Anton. And it's Elevensies. Well,
It's
sort of.
Some people have an evening show. Some people have a late show. Some people have a morning show. We have a late morning show.
Which is kind of fashionable for us, really.
Yes.
We think we're fairly unique in so much as having a late morning show. If you're watching, say hello, because we'd love to hear from you.
It is
Tuesday.
Tarot
which
Talk
means
Tuesday.
It's Tarot Talk Tuesday.
Tarot Talk Tuesday.
Tarot Talk Tuesday. So we're going to talk about tarot cards. And
One tarot card in particular.
well, yes, but every Tuesday we sort of talk about tarot cards, don't we? I mean, the idea is...
Good morning, Denise. Good morning, Alicia.
The idea is, when we've got to the end of this,
Yes.
we worked it out, there's going to be like 13 hours.
Well, because there's 78 cards.
Good morning, Heather.
And,
Good morning, Heather.
the idea is not to repeat them.
Well, it's kind of pointless, really, isn't it?
Right.
I mean, somebody can have the job of like sorting them all together into a special playlist or whatever.
Oh, then they could just about have a tarot class.
They could, well, if they've got 13 hours to spend. That's it.
Takes
Good
longer
morning,
than that
good
to
morning,
teach tarot
Wednesday.
class.
Oh yeah, just a little bit, but this
Anyhow.
is only a brief insight.
It is.
It's a brief insight. We wouldn't deem to consider this like a deep, in-depth training. It's just, and it's also, you know, Lisa and I's insight into the card that we got. So
Well, again, because we have 12 readers, and if you took the same card to all 12 readers, they would each give you a different outcome, a different take, a different idea,
something
or a
very
different way to get to an outcome. There would be some agreement on whether it was like a yes or a no, I'm sure.
Well, hopefully. So if you're watching,
Hi, Nessa.
like, comment, subscribe, say hello to us, and all that fun stuff.
Rumor also has it tomorrow is going to be a big box opening day.
Well,
It's like we're getting dumped with shipment.
are the boxes big, or is it going to be like a big day?
It's going to be a long box opening.
So there's going to be boxes. Some of the boxes may be big.
Some of the boxes might be large.
They may be. They may be. I know we've got a ton of stuff coming in. We've got all sorts of stuff in the window.
Tarot and gifty things and all kinds of stuff are coming in.
New stuff. Some new stuff you haven't seen yet.
New.
New. I said
Instead
new.
of old new.
Or a vacuum on Teletubbies. That's the other thing.
Oh, is that where new comes
I
from?
think so. It was, wasn't it?
I know you call the vacuum the new.
Well,
but
that's
didn't know if
I
it
got
was-
that from my sister.
Because she would have had to watch Teletubbies with
Yeah,
littles.
with my nephews. They're not little anymore.
No. No, in their 20s, I'm afraid.
And most people going, who the hell are the Teletubbies at this point? Scratching their head going, what
No,
on earth is this
the
man talking
Teletubbies
about?
made it over here. Hi, Pam.
Good morning,
Tinky
Gilda.
Winky and all those guys.
I can't remember them now. Dipsy, Tinky Winky,
La.
and Boo, Ooh, something.
I don't know.
I don't know. If you know the name,
So Teletubbies, go ahead and write them down.
Sharp and Pointies. Oh, I see what you're saying. Are you looking for sharp and pointy things, Heather?
Oh, no sharp and pointy things.
Do you like sharp and pointy things? Oh dear.
We still have some sharp and pointy things.
We do. What we doing? Oh, Tarot Talk
Tarot
Tuesday.
Talk Tuesday.
Oh, somebody give me a brain, will you? I don't know.
All
Oh,
right.
blessed pussycats. Yesterday was an interesting day for us. Somebody on Sunday decided to flush something they really shouldn't have flushed. And I had
We
the
haven't
joy...
had anyone in the bathroom in so long, and we had our Craft of the Wise class, and it appears that somebody might have forgotten a rule about what you can and cannot flush down the loo.
Yes.
So Anton spent yesterday being a plumber.
Yes. One of my many, not talents, I suppose.
Hi, Patty.
I'm a pretty awful plumber, to be honest, but I
you
know
got
enough.
it anyway.
I know enough to be
Figured it out.
dangerous. Yeah, I had to remove the toilet and snakes down
Snake
there.
everything, and
That was fun.
So,
a lot of fun.
yes.
A lot of fun.
Anyway, so yesterday was a long day, and it was not an admin day. It is usually an
Supposed
admin day.
to be, yes.
So
I've
today
got-
is going to have to be an
catch up on
jack
all
of all
manner of
trades
stuff.
day to catch up on admin and everything else. But
Yes. All right then. So I think
anyway, all right. Tinky Winky,
yeah. Tinky Winky, Lala,
Dipsy, Lala, and Poe.
Poe. There you see. I was almost close. I said Boo. I know there was
An ooh sound. An
Yeah,
oh.
I know one of them's purple with a triangle over their head. I remember that.
I think that was Tinky Winky.
Yeah.
And Tinky Winky carried a purse.
Well, there's nothing wrong with that.
No.
I'm not sure whether the Teletubbies, I think we're pretty much gender neutral.
And then
To be honest.
there was a big scandal because one of them said profanities when you pulled the string.
Really?
Yeah. It could be mistaken as a profanity.
I don't recall that.
Oh, all over here, the stuffed toy, you pulled it and said something.
I had one of those. I had a Bugs Bunny who did that.
He spoke profanities?
Yeah, no. He said, yeah, what's up, Doc?
Oh,
That was it. But that was interesting because it was because we had, my oh God, long story. Let's
Never
save that
mind.
for
It's
Friday.
Tarot Talk Tuesday.
Anyway, moving on.
The card I pulled to talk about is
Uh-oh.
the Nine of Swords.
Nine of Swords.
So this guy can't sleep, or gal, right?
Person.
They're up thinking,
Morning, Aaron.
how am I going to pay the electric bill? Did I take the cat out? Blah, 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 blah. All these things. What if this happens? And what if that happens?
And what if this?
What if this and what
oh,
if
but
that?
then what if that? And if that happens, what if this happens?
And their quilt, when you look closely at their quilt has a lot of different planetary glyphs and a lot of different zodiac sign glyphs.
How
And red
interesting.
roses. So the red roses you can see on the Magician card, and the red roses you can see on the Hierophant card, and a few other cards. And the Hierophant and the Magician both know what they're doing, and they know how to do it, and they get others inspired. But this poor person is so confused by all the outside energies of all the different planets and all the different signs that they've forgotten how to focus. And all they're focused on is the 9 challenges above their head, right? So I tell people what you focus on comes into focus.
Sure enough.
And that it's okay to do intense planning. When I see this card, I say, look, intense planning is okay. You can have a plan A and a plan B and a plan C and a plan D, however many plans you want. Intense planning is fine. Worrying is the opposite of that, right? Worrying is drawing to you exactly what you don't want.
Exactly.
Right?
Thus.
So how am I going to pay that bill?
What are you focused on by thinking about it? What are you thinking?
You're worrying about it and you're not able to pay the bill. But instead of saying, how am I going to pay that bill? Know that the bill is going to get paid. Don't worry about how. And focus on something positive, like, oh, I can make this amount of money today. And if I do this, I can make this amount of money tomorrow. And if I do this, I could sell this, or I could be that, or whatever it is. That's the positive for making the money to pay the bill, rather than wallowing in the darkness of I don't know how I'm going to pay the bill. But this card really is about worry and mental confusion. The little thing on the bottom of the, I will give you a turn to talk.
It's fine.
I know you're itching over there.
It's
The little thing over here on the bottom
you
of the
carry
bed
on. I just get more
is
coffee.
a crazy story that my dad used to tell, and some of you might have heard it. It's one fine day in the middle of the night, 2 dead boys got up to fight. One was blind and the other couldn't see, so they used a pillow for referee. Back to back, they faced each other, drew their swords, and shot each other. A deaf policeman heard the noise and came and killed the 2 dead boys. So as you can see, this bed is just full of confusion, and their mind is so overrun with worries and crazy that they don't have a chance of sleeping, which is their much needed time in other to sort things out.
Recuperative sleep.
So this card is definitely a lesson in how to plan and how not to worry.
Well,
and
the consequences of not planning, but worrying, if you will. Exactly that. And it's interesting that, I mean, we could go off in the deep end here. Lisa was speaking about red roses. Erin says, congratulations, you broke 1,000. We did.
We did finally.
We did finally break our 1,000 subscribers, which is awesome and wonderful. Now we've got to get to something like 4,000 view
hours.
View hours.
View hours.
So we've got some
Please
videos
binge
to make.
watch.
Binge watch all of it.
Binge watch all
Watch
that you
them again.
can.
Watch everything twice, just for the hell of it.
Well, there's lots of other great things up there. You could see the video with Christopher Hughes or Jenna Tellendrew. There's all kinds of guest speakers. Joe Ladaddy, the sculptor, and how he made, and Shepen Taki Nukov, and all kinds of things.
Yeah, Shepen Taki Nukov.
Watch all the brooms. Please, please.
Yes, they're pretty cool. And we'll get back to making brooms very soon. So, without going off too much in the deep end, because we appreciate this is Elevensies and people have jobs to go back to and all that sort of stuff, and you know the boss will be shouting at you if you don't come back from your coffee break. So the red roses are interesting because they're often pictured alongside white lilies, and these are the things that you'll find in the magician card, and these are
the Two of Wands.
Yeah, these the red and white, maybe the fire and the ice. These are very alchemical, and obviously the red rose indicates life and vibrancy, and the white lily can be indicative of death or other and the mysterious realms and that which lies beyond. So it's interesting. This is very much somebody who's worried about life. Not so much, passing on, and so it's dealing with life issues, and really, you've just got to deal sometimes. Yesterday I could well have done without having to take out the toilet and snake it.
Right.
I've got so many things to do. But it was going to
hang over your head like these swords till you finished it.
But yeah, it wasn't going to go away, and I could have perhaps phoned around, got some plumber, let it come out, and say, quick, write me a check for $1,500 before I change my mind or something like that.
Right.
And, maybe that'd fix the problem, or maybe they'd say, you've got to pay a load more money for something else. Or I could just deal with it. So learning to deal with stuff, action is a great antidote for worry. Worry is, as Lisa said, drawing exactly the wrong energy to you. You're working out how to get where you do not want to be. And that's a really...
I'm going to sneeze.
Oh, bless you. It's going to be loud. Run and hide. Cover your ears. Sparky says, hi and congratulations on the 1,000 subscribers. Thank you, Sparky. And you're one of them. We're very grateful for that. So, yeah, worrying is pointless. In fact, it's worse than pointless.
It takes your energy and does nothing with it.
It is manifestation in reverse. Yeah, and that's why that red rose is indicative of that manifestation as the magician, as Lisa was saying. So, Erin says, bless you.
Thank you. I'm going to sneeze again. The door's
you see, I forgot that. I should have shut the door. It's probably been, at least the chickens have been vaguely quiet. Oh, yeah, it is. It's going to be write your name in the car time, isn't it?
Yeah.
So, yeah, good sleep is important. Oh. Try to get some sleep. Try to just focus on that good thing. If somebody's an incessant worrier, what I try to tell them is, look, things always work out better than you thought they were going to, don't they? Well, yeah. I said, so take yourself 20 minutes past the situation and think about how you're going to feel when you realise it worked out better than you thought it was going to.
There you go.
And suddenly you're focusing on something more positive than this, drawing this energy to you. So yeah, energy follows thought. Really, it's so important. This is
thoughts become words, words become actions, actions become habits. Get in good habits.
Getting good habits, mental habits. This is so important. So, and this card really, really does indicate that. Don't worry now. Be happy.
Be happy.
Be happy. I love it. That wasn't the card for the day. We should probably pull the card
for the day now.
We should, because we're well over time.
Well,
but
yes,
we
but
started
we talked
late.
a lot about other things like toilets and.
Well, what are you going to do? What you got? What you got? Oh, hello. I like this card. It's an interesting one.
I think this card is about action, and being on the top of your game. So since I'm reading one card for the day, it's a little tricky because a lot of the cards, in order to make a story, it's nicer to have cards around it. But I think that when we look at him, he's dressed in very passionate colors. The wall behind him or the sky behind him is that bright orange of strength and passion. So I'm going to say today, do everything as if you were in charge of the situation, right? So take control, take responsibility, and act as if you are in charge. Because really, you're in charge of a lot more than you think, even if you're at work working for someone else. You still are in charge of you. So take charge and be positive and have strength in action.
You absolutely are in charge of you. You may not be the commanding officer, but you're definitely in charge of yourself, whatever happens. So take charge of that. And this is very much about personal sovereignty and personal authority, and not just like rolling over and go, oh, everything is too complicated, it's all going hopelessly wrong. No. This is get her done kind of attitude here with the Emperor, and very much, wielding your authority. And don't let things, agency, Sparky, you're absolutely right, yes. You don't be disenfranchised. You have agency. You can actually make a change. It's belief in yourself is the key here. So my word. See, I should have shut the door.
Anyhow, Julie Jules is asking, are you doing personal readings today? No. But tomorrow night is our Witches Tea Party Live.
It is.
So tomorrow morning we'll see you for Elevensies. Tomorrow afternoon, we'll see you for box openings. And tomorrow at 6:30, we will see you for live readings.
And we'll do that for about an hour or something
we do
like
that for about an hour. We can get in about 40 cards.
Give or take. So set your alarms, put it in your diaries or whatever.
So tomorrow night, 6:30 is the live Witches Tea.
You can ask for a card then, and we will witter on with gay abandon as we do. But thank you so much for watching us today. This is really good. And this is a good card. This is a good card for today. It's about getting stuff done and not, we run ting no run we. Okay, so take your authority and just, even if it's just your own domain and you're not in charge of anybody else, if it's just you, be in charge of yourself. Be in charge of your own domain. Today.
Very Seinfeld.
Yes, well, exactly thus. So listen, that's also a show about nothing. Although our show isn't really about nothing. It's more like a show about everything, really.
My goodness me.
You're listening again.
Yes.
Sparky's saying have a great day. We have
Thank
a great day.
You guys have a great day too.
Listen, it's been a joy. We've got a whole load of admin to catch up with. Thank you so much. Like, comment, and subscribe. Go back and watch everything on our channel. Do it twice.
Yes, we need 4,000 hours. So.
Yes, it's going to take a little while because we were like a tenth of the way there, I think, or something like that. But these things take time, but time is well spent. So listen, loads more people have just joined us. So if you've just joined us, scroll back because we're actually got to the end of Elevensies for today. So thank you so much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter, and all the good stuff.